This is KUGAN CASSIUS for IFL TV, proudly sponsored by Everlast. You want to shout out Everlast?
Shout out to Everlast.
Shout out to Everlast.
Why are you fucking laughing at?
Because what you just said.
Yeah, so let's not repeat that, please.
I don't even know what I said.
They always record when you said something, because then they start and all laughing.
Press conference over. Yeah, I suppose kind of expected what Mary McGEE would say in that press conference.
Expected a bit more, to be honest.
Did you really?
Yeah, I was a bit shocked. I thought, bloody hell, what's cat got your tongue?
Obviously, in the middle of my interview there, you walked past and complimented her heels.
Yeah.
Is that just a woman thing, or is that
Nice to be nice.
Yeah?
And give her a few inches. We're the same height, really.
Okay. But yeah, I mean, it's been a bit, the last couple of days, I've noticed little bits like her kind of saying bye to yesterday. I mean, we're just reading nothing into nothing, and then today, but is it all a little bit, is it mind gamey, or is it? No
mind games for me. I'm cool, calm and collected.
How much of like McGEE have you actually like watched over the years?
Not over the years. I didn't really like pay much attention to her until the fight was announced, and obviously the tournament was announced, and then that's when I was going to look. I don't look into opponents who I'm not matched against. I don't see there's any point. So I started watching her fights and stuff when the tournament was announced, and they said I was boxing Mary.
Do you rate her?
Yeah, rate her. Yeah, 100%. I respect her as well. She's a great champion. She's tough. She's been around for a while. Yeah, I do rate her, but I'm just better. That's it.
Well, as coaches here, we can get coaches' opinion as well. How tough?
Am I in this?
Yeah, of course. You're always in it, mate. How tough of a fight is this going to be for Chantal?
Yeah, tough fight. I've said it loads of times. At this level, unification fight, ring magazine belt on the line, it's never going to be an easy fight. But I just feel like stylistically it suits us more than it does Mary McGEE. What she does well, I feel, leaves her open to the stuff Chantelle does well. So even though it's going to be a tough fight physically, because she's a big girl for the weight, and she can punch, so it's not going to be easy. But I just feel like every area where, even in the punch power department, I think Chantelle at least matches her, and in each other area than that, Chantelle's probably a little bit better in each department. So I've got. It won't be an easy fight, but I've got no doubts as to who will win.
I know you were. I think you were interviewed on the day we found out that Dillian Whyte and Otto Wallin was off.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was on that day that Andy was up the gym, wasn't
he?
But yeah, I mean, was there a period of uncertainty whether you knew or not that this fight was going to even take place because of?
Good few hours, I was thinking. They're not gonna. Who they're gonna get to headline, and to be honest, it's a bit of a shock that Eddie is letting me and Mary headline, because at the end of the day we ain't big names. But let's be realistic, we're not.
It's a unified world
but
title
fight. They could have put on another heavyweight headline or anything. So the opportunity is amazing, obviously, but I did think the show was going to be cancelled. Okay,
well, thankfully it's not, because aside from obviously disappointing not to see Dillian Whyte and Wallin, there's 9 other fights on.
Yeah.
So, and like I said, you're going to unify title, so thankfully it is on.
Yeah, thank God.
But for you, like I said, I suppose there was just the same sort of time you weren't unsure whether this fight was going to take place.
I had a feeling they might do that. I don't think she's doing herself any she's doing herself a disservice. I think
she absolutely is, but yeah. Anyway.
I like that really, because she, I don't think she realises the level she's performing at. There's positives and negatives to that, but without a doubt, in hindsight, we're all going to look back at Chantelle. I feel, after this competition, I'm so confident that she'll come through it on top, and then things always look better through the rear view mirror. That's the old saying. And when you look back at stuff like this, when you understand the magnitude of what you've achieved and stuff like that, you sort of go wow. And I never achieved anything like this sort of stuff as a fighter myself, and even I do that in my own career. So yeah, it's more than worthy of headlining a bill, unification fight, ring magazine belt on the line. So I sort of had a feeling he would do, and I'm glad, not just for Chantelle, but for everyone on the bill, because when it's a week before the fight, 10 days before the fight, and the main event falls through, you always like to hope that the show will go on, because everyone's put all the full training camp in. You know, a lot of people are relying on the wages to earn money unless you're the top end of the bill. So I'm just glad that he's been able to salvage it.
And Chantelle, for you, it must be satisfying that you've got your path now.
Yeah.
Like over the next sort of few months, there's the fight Saturday, then the potential fight after that to kind of give you the opportunity to kind of nail that division.
Yeah, it's like Jamie said then about his own career. Like sometimes you don't see things that have happened until you look back. And I think since joining MTK, I look back even just with that, and I'm thinking, like, bloody hell, my career's just rocketed off. And it's only now I'm here. I'm thinking the position I'm in, never thought was going to be possible, and that's since joining MTK. And it's just going from strength to strength. So it's just, yeah, it's true. It's like it's unbelievable, really. Even now, it just doesn't feel real. I'm just literally just living the moment, not really thinking much about it. But I look back and think, really, yeah, them opportunities that come was given to me. I just got to grab them with both hands.
But you've had to be patient in your career as well, because obviously since becoming world champion, the opportunities, I suppose, they could have come quicker, but everything timing-wise happens for a reason. And this is kind of over the next year. That's your path. What we're talking about.
I had loads of frustrating times in my whole career, but then I think there's lots of Jack Catterall. Look at Jack, who's been mandatory for so long, and I think I'm lucky, so there's no point being frustrated or being a bit down about not getting opportunities and stuff. So I think being around other people that haven't got opportunities I've been given just makes you realise, like, just be patient and persevere, and things will fall into place. And if it's going to happen, it's going to happen. If it's not, it's not.
In your opinion, this is a question really for both of you, but in your opinion, how much of Chantelle Cameron have we seen?
In my opinion, I don't think I've shown anything yet. Like, it's what Mary said in the press conference. I can only fight who's in front of me, and if someone's not trading back with me or not giving me the fight that I actually want to be in, then people ain't going to see the best of me, and I think the best is yet to come.
Jamie, same question to you?
Absolutely. I think the better the opponent, the more opportunities Chantelle will find, because it's a little bit like earlier on in most fighters' careers, where you're going in with people, and once the opponent realises they're out of their depth, they sort of go into survival mode. Nearly everyone's done that with Chantelle. They realise that they're not going to be able to stay with her, and they go into survival mode, and I just don't think that's going to happen with Mary McGEE. She doesn't seem that type of character, that her mindset seems like it's a winner's mindset. So if she feels like she's getting overwhelmed, she's probably going to dig her heels in and fight back, and that's going to play into Chantelle's hands. That's what I meant before about it stylistically being suited to us. So I think it's going to be a big performance, no pressure.
Big.
But she's made some comments, I think it was in the Matchroom interview, where she said, I don't know if she's just goading you into coming and training with her, but she said that, you know, you were going to run in the fight.
Yeah.
Sense, obviously.
She said that today, didn't she? I think she's probably saying that because she's worried that I am going to run. Because in my opinion, if I run, she don't stand a chance, because I don't think her feet are fast enough, I don't think she's technical enough, and I'll make her miss and make her pay. But she's got no idea. I want to fight, I want to stand there, and I want to trade with her.
And when you say run, that means box.
Yeah.
You know, it's not like running scared, it's like using your attributes, and that's what I meant before about,
yeah, of course,
about her being better in the other departments. So if she's going through a period where she's standing and engaging, and then Mary starts to come out on top a little bit, she just adjust the tactics, use your feet a little bit more, time her into the shots, and then push her back on her heels again. So that she's got more room for improvement if the fight's not going her way, whereas Mary can only win this fight in one way.
It's gone over about 4 bumps there, but yeah.
That I 100% agree with.
That's how Mary's going to feel on Saturday night, all over the show.
Where am I?
Good with the one-liners, isn't he, Jamie? All right, well listen, I appreciate your time. Have you got anything else you'd like to add before we finish, Chantelle?
Just thank you everyone for this opportunity. Matchroom, MTK, Jamie, Nige, and everyone really. Just grateful. I'm going to enjoy every moment as well.
We'll just have a little look at the belt. What a pretty belt that is.
Not messing about there, are we? Beautiful, best belt in boxing. Well, that and the Ring magazine we have on Saturday morning.
During like years to come, there might be an IFL belt, you know, like in 100 years' time.
Put it out there to the universe, Cougs, and then it'll do its work.
You never know. Yeah, I might actually do it. Why are you laughing?
Hey, Ring Magazine did it.
Oi,
What's happened there?
how many people probably
No, I
laughed at the Ring
agree.
magazine bell
I
100 years
agree.
ago?
So Ring Magazine. So think about that. The Ring Magazine, media, yeah.
Yes.
But before World Wide Web came into effect. So who's to say there won't be an IFL World Championship?
There we go.
It can happen.
Put it out to the universe, Kugan.
There we go. And I'm going to make it prettier than that belt.
Every
Yeah?
11.
Yeah.
Have our bowls on it.
Swarovski crystals.
Like the money belt.
Chantelle, thank you very much. Wish you the best of luck, and we'll catch up with you after your fight on Saturday.
Thank you.
All right.